Namaste. Welcome to the series Sounds of English. Let's try and understand a very important part of this syllabus, tone and voice modulation. Do we understand emotions? What are they? All of us experience varied moods, feelings, and emotions. How should we express them while speaking? Or do they impact our speech at all or no? Let's find out. All of us go through a range of emotions throughout the day. Sometimes we are so happy and we are angry, we're sad, frustrated, sneaky, scared, surprised, shy, bossy, sleepy, embarrassed. We are so mean at times. We're so proud. We are nervous. We're just so silly sometimes, aren't we? We are disappointed. We're confused. We are impatient. We are so curious to find out new things, aren't we? We are just so kind to everyone around us. We are excited and so many other emotions we experience throughout the day. Just join me as we do this small exercise. Do we see this? What is this? This is a thumbs up. Do we see this? What is this? These are two fingers. We are going to use these two as we progress with this exercise. Friends, just keep your two fingers up and your thumb ready for this exercise. Get set, go. Thumbs, fingers up, thumbs up, fingers up, thumbs up. Follow me. Thumbs up, fingers up. One more time, fingers up, thumbs up. And one last time, fingers up, thumb on forehead. Now, let's be honest. How many of us did really put your thumb here? I'm sure many of us. Did you do the exercise with me? Come on, let's do it one last time with me. Fingers up, thumb on forehead. Friends, did I say thumb on forehead? Yes, I did. But I'm sure many of us did this. Why? It's simple. My voice was actually saying a lot of things, but my action was showing this. Now, this means that my brain processes action, sight, and tone faster than words. Now, I don't say that. There was a very famous scientist called Dr. Albert Mehrabian who actually came up with research and findings that 55% of body movements like arm movements, face expressions, tone, all those kinds of things, 55% of these get recorded faster. The next to get recorded is my voice when I speak or when we speak. It's the voice that gets recorded. And only 7% of words get recorded fast. This means that it's first the sight, next the sound, and then actual words that get recorded in the brain. So a person's body language has a lot of impact on the onlooker or people who look at us. This means the audience. So what is body language then? Body language is everything that the body projects. For instance, facial expressions, body language, tone, body language, posture, body language, the way I stand, the way I sit, the way I show emotions and expressions, everything is body language. Of course, we all need to show a lot of energy when we are speaking to audiences. If we have to have an impact in social and professional life, what is the most important key component? It is energy. Energy, guys, enthusiasm. Now, tone and volume should always be regulated as per need. Let's forget monotony forever. This means we shouldn't speak in the same tone. For instance, come on, let's go to the cinema this weekend. Now that's so monotonous. Let's add some cheer to it. Come, how about going to cinema this weekend? That's so much more energetic. So let's project energy and enthusiasm. Because the energy and enthusiasm of a communicator or a speaker is so important. It's not just enough to understand the sounds in English, it's also very necessary to understand that we must be energetic at all times. Because the most important identification for a positive speaker is the person's energetic sound and the energy vibes that he or she creates around. Well, before we start speaking, let us remember a few basic things like smiling genuinely. Let's give that profuse, beautiful smile. Please smile. Wherever we are, we can smile. The second thing is walking with a good confidence. We must always walk energetically. The third thing is pleasant expressions on face and good postures. This means good gait while standing, sitting, all that. A genuine smile is a winner. A good and powerful walk shows confidence. Even while answering phone calls, we must show a lot of energy and we must genuinely smile. It is said that the other person who is speaking on the phone can actually see us smile. So, if we have to project our voice properly, we also have to maintain all these things in mind. Voice and other body language components go hand in hand. Please be energetic. Let us come to the most important part of this presentation. What is voice modulation? It is the ability to play with our voice. All of us have a distinct voice. We need to play with that when we are presenting in classrooms or during group presentations or when we are doing public speaking or simply even when we are doing some kind of communication exercise. Also, while we are interacting in social life. So what is the first component of voice modulation? It is the volume in which I speak. I must adjust my volume according to the need of the hour. For instance, if I am speaking in a room which is just very small, I can lower my volume. But if I am sitting in a room where there are 50 people and no microphone, of course I have to up my volume. The second thing is I must also keep regulating my volume. Tone. Tone means two things. Tone also identifies the emotion when we are speaking. For instance, sadness or happiness. Tone also is the quality of voice. Different people have different tones. Some very famous actors have very different tone. Punctuations. Punctuations are extremely important. Don't forget, when we are reading, speaking, or presenting, we need to use punctuations like commas. Stop for a while when there's a comma. Stop a little more when there's a full stop. And when we are saying direct and indirect speeches, as in when we are quoting things, we have to use punctuations. Punctuations are very necessary. Speed. The speed in which we are speaking should keep varying. I can speak fast sometimes and I can just go very slow so that I make you understand what I'm trying to say. That's the importance of speed, friends. And something really very important is stressing upon a word. I must stress on certain words. For example, come, let's go and watch a movie. Now, I can stress wherever I want to. Come, let's go and watch a movie. Come, let's go and watch a movie. Like that. Try to stress on one word in a sentence. It makes an impact. Let's do some trial sentences as I said. Say them aloud in front of a mirror. The driver comes to pick me up at 7 o'clock sharp every day. Now that's the basic sentence. Let's try and say it differently. The driver comes to pick me up at 7 o'clock sharp every day. The sun rises at 6 a.m. in Mumbai. Isn't that great? Now we have a question here, so we have to ask a question in the end. The sun rises at 6 a.m. in Mumbai. Isn't that great? Karnataka has a long and beautiful shoreline. Now let's try and say this differently. Karnataka has a long and beautiful shoreline. The world is too big to explore in one lifetime. The world is too big to explore in one lifetime. It takes years and years to see only one country at a time. Let's add variation, friends. That's the point. Let's come to the next stress sentence practice. Let's look at the screen and say this sentence aloud. I did not say you stole my red hat. She said you did it. I did not say you stole my red hat. I did not say you stole my red hat. I did not say you stole my red hat. I did not say you stole my hat. I did not say you stole my red hat. I did not say you stole my red hat. I did not say you stole my red hat. Now, every time there's a stress on a different word, which is really very important. Well, let's see how emotions can be applied to some sentences. Let us do this next exercise. The basic exercise is, come, let's go to the market to buy some toys and books. Why don't you get ready first? Let's try and apply two emotions to this. Let's say it with happiness. Come, let's go to the market to buy some books and toys. Why don't you get ready fast? Or let's say this with anger. Come, let's go to the market to buy some books and toys. Why don't you get ready fast? Likewise, we can apply a range of emotions to different sentences to create different impact. That's the power of voice modulation. Let's come to this exercise. It's a practical exercise again. Let's try and give it some animation. The fat cat pushed the rat. The rat shouted, "Ooh, ah, ouch! You fat snob, I'll kill you." And the cat ran away. Now this is the basic sentence. Let's do it all together. The fat cat pushed the rat. The rat shouted, "Ooh, ah, ouch! You fat snob! I will kill you!" And the cat ran away. Friends, thank you. Keep practicing.